Another former Wall Street employee is paying the price for his involvement with the 2008 financial crisis. On Thursday, a federal jury in New York found former Goldman Sachs trader Fabrice Tourre, nicknamed Fabulous Fab, liable for misleading investors prior to the crisis. Since it's a civil case and not a criminal one, he was found liable, not guilty, for 6 of the 7 charges of securities law violation against him.
Federal regulators accused Tourre of selling investors subprime mortgages he knew would fail. The Securities and Exchange Commission says those toxic mortgages helped make millions for Goldman.
More specifically, Fox Business reports Tourre lied to investors about a product that he claimed would increase in value when he knew it would collapse. That collapse cost investors at least $1 billion. Tourre also became known for an email he sent to a former girlfriend where he openly acknowledged his actions. The verdict was seen as a victory for the SEC, which has been largely criticized for taking little action against Wall Street after the crisis. But before the SEC can pat itself on the back, the New York Times points out Tourre isn't exactly a big catch. Some critics have questioned why the agency chose to make Mr. Tourre, a mid-level employee who was stationed in the bowels of Goldman's mortgage machine, the face of the crisis. Rather than take aim at a high-flying executive, the agency pursued someone barely known on Wall Street, let alone Main Street.
Goldman Sachs, they paid a fine over the same charges a couple of years ago. They sail on and they continue to generate these huge profits, but this guy's career is over, and something just doesn't seem right to me about that.
But the ruling may not be entirely symbolic. Business Week reports the jury's verdict could help other Goldman Sachs customers prove wrongdoing in their lawsuits. And a writer for the Huffington Post hopes the impact of the trial goes even further. No one at any bank has gone to jail, nor even to a criminal trial for actions that led to the crisis. Here's hoping the Tourre verdict doesn't end up being the government's crowning achievement in the wake of the crisis. Tourre will face thousands of dollars in fines and could be banned from the securities industry. For Newsy, I'm Candace Avilés.